What is G'day? Happy Australia Day. Or is it? For many, it's not a Happy Australia Day. What is it we are celebrating? Celebrating. I have to wonder, what is this country becoming? There is a sense of national pride, but I'm not sure what we're proud of. Because interestingly enough, it's becoming more and more of a totalitarian state, or just a corporate entity for foreign interests to exploit, such as the Chinese, foreign nationals. And then there's all those bloody crooks in Parliament, which are just turning this country into a fucking joke. And the citizens seem quite intent on being bogans and yeah, let's have a barbecue, let's drink some beer and just pretend there's not a great big concern going on. Whatever happened to the Australian larrikinism? There's this idea of rum rebellion, for example. William Blight. That's a whole history lesson now. I'm not going to go off into a tangent. Or even Ned Kelly. People got Ned Kelly tattoos and decals of Ned Kelly on their ute. And you got Eureka Stockade flags. It's like, well, okay. If you know anything about history, they were very anti-authoritarian. And meanwhile, you got people that are just couldn't be more compliant with this flippin' bloody government. It's a joke. It's a bloody disgrace is what it is. Crikey, I'm not a very happy little Vegemite. Is what I'm not. I don't know, I could rant on. I haven't said all that. Do socialise with people. Try and get yourself out of that state of despair. There's nothing wrong with celebrating a national identity and a pride of that. It's just, how can you not see the issues of this country? And also, I find myself not even being able to relate to a lot of people anymore that I would call fellow Australians. What else can I say? Well, let us rejoice. I don't know what we're rejoicing about. For we are young. Well, a lot of who's making these decisions are fucking up this country, and future generations might suffer the consequences of their actions currently. So the young have gone through severe indoctrination, and I am afraid of what the future may bring. For we are young and free. Pretty much the furthest thing from free. We've become quite the example of not free, the opposite of free. Just arbitrarily enforce rules and have our rights taken away, all under the guise of what is it? Health. So no, and like they're going to want to relinquish that power, just I want to put you in a camp at Howard Springs. You might, just do anything you want. Because there's this mysterious threat that we. That's another. I could do a whole speech on that entirely, but yeah, no. Australian national anthem. Pretty much the only thing that's not true is true about the national anthem at this point is land by sea, because you've got the sea there and the land there and the sea there, dirt by sea rather, dirt by sea there, dirt there. Our land abounds in nature's gifts. of beauties rich and rare, of history stage, let every stage advance Australia fair. A land abounds in nature's gift, which is being exploited. I mean, you can have... Actually, I'm not going to whinge. She'll be alright, mate. I don't think she will be alright, mate. I think it's actually distressing. I think people need to bloody wake up. I mean, there's a sunny disposition that you can have, but also, what is this nation becoming? I don't like it at all. I'm not going to have anything of it. What would you say you did to defend your freedoms? You just complied and you obediently didn't question anything about this narrative, which doesn't really make a lot of sense.